Hi everyone, welcome back to G'day Namaste. It is Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas! Last year I was back in Australia for Christmas. I did do a vlog, so I'll link it up top. This year is my first time celebrating Christmas with my YouTube channel. So I'm going to take you along to show you how we celebrate Christmas Eve. We're going to Christ the King Cathedral in Chandigarh city, which is, I think, in sector 19. It's a Catholic church, so we'll go there, and then tomorrow we'll do Christmas dinner. But come along to the church for Christmas Eve. So we made it to the market. I forgot the cord for my microphone, so I'm just using my phone mic. We're going to get something to eat a bit later. That's fine. So we've just parked. The church is across the road. They have like a Christmas market outside. I'm really excited because the year that we did go before I was in Australia, it was still kind of COVID, so they didn't have a lot. So this year they do. The first stall as you cross the road is a place that makes homemade candles and little gifts from threads. Now we've got the Santa outfits, so Santa masks, Santa hats, Santa outfits, beards, lots of little decoration type things. There's a lot of decorations for the Christmas trees you can buy, different sorts of lights, more Santa outfits. These are Christmas tree decorations or Christmas wall decorations. So you've got the baubles, tinsel, other sorts of decorations, little figures if you want to set up your own nativity scene. So that's the birth of baby Jesus. I love how they sell these kind of things, cross key rings, necklaces and rosary beads, which are just prayer beads. They're selling a lot of Christmas tree decorations and home decorations for any last minute decorating, I guess. So I bought this frame for my own little, I'm not going to call it a temple. What would you call the table I have in my office? It's not a temple. My prayer corner. My prayer corner where my Bible is, because my nonna had one exactly like this. Just at the entrance of the church, they have a little stall that sells frames of Jesus, God and Mary. So I asked them, they're here every Sunday selling these. It's not just for Christmas, they do it every week. This here is a holy shrine dedicated to Mary, the mother of Jesus. So you can actually buy candles from outside, light one, say a prayer. They even have prayers at the side in both English and Hindi, a special prayer that you can say while remembering Mary and offering your prayers to her. This is something that I do every single time I come to this church or any church in India in general. Lighting candles like this outdoors is something that I've never really experienced before coming to India. In Australian churches, you have very small candles you can light inside at the shrines, but I love that this is outdoors. The church committee has set up an amazing nativity scene. The nativity scene is actually a replica of the birth of baby Jesus. So him being born in the barn, being protected by the angels and being visited by the three wise men who offered gifts. Next to it, you have like a little water fountain, greenery. It's amazing. The amount of effort that has gone into this is incredible. Mass didn't start until 10:30, so because we got there early, we had a look around. This is the front of the church. They also have a special exhibition in one of the buildings, so we decided to go and have a look at the exhibition, which is sort of towards the back of the church in a hall. These quotes in the ground is actually something that's here permanently. It's not just for Christmas, but they're different quotes from the Bible. So they are all in the garden in the lead up to the hall where the exhibition is, but it's here all year round. So they're kind of motivational quotes from the Bible and really inspiring as well. So I always really love reading these when I come here. The theme for this year's exhibition is women in the Bible. So there are little sections of different famous women from the Bible, and underneath each sculpture is a picture of a book and a page with an explanation about the woman. I would recommend pausing the video if you want to have a read, because I didn't want to hover too long on those pages. So if you're interested, pause and read. What I didn't film though is at the side of each exhibition is a Hindi translation. So whatever's written on the book here, off to the side they actually have a printout of the same wording or explanation in Hindi as well. So very, very much bilingual, which I really appreciated. At the end of the hall, they have a mini town of Bethlehem. So Bethlehem is where Jesus was born. So they have this little town, and here you can see baby Jesus, the Prince of Peace, born. Around the other side of the exhibition hall, they have some more statues of famous women in Christianity. So you have Mary Magdalene, and then of course Mary, the mother of Jesus. But the biggest thing that surprised me is that they didn't just have famous Christian women here. They also feature a famous Hindu woman and a nice explanation about her importance in Hinduism. Again, I would recommend just pausing the video if you wanted to read about each of these people. And they also feature a famous woman from Sikhism as well. And finally, a Merry Christmas from all of the team that helped put this together, plus Santa, gingerbread house, Christmas tree, all of the things for Christmas. Because the Mass hadn't started yet, we decided to come back across the road where we parked just to get something to eat. So we're having some fresh juices. I was also feeling a little bit peckish, so I decided to get a plate of aloo tikki. I honestly have never seen this church so packed with people before. So this is just the entrance. We couldn't even get a seat, we had to stand. Something that I really loved this year, because it was a bilingual Mass, is that they had both English and Hindi Christmas carols. So they took it in turns, one English, one Hindi. For both, the lyrics were on the screen. So for the English ones, obviously they were in English. And for the Hindi ones here, they had the lyrics in Hindi on the TV screen, so everyone could join in. Merry Christmas. I'm feeling a little bit upset today, if you can tell. It's hard. It's hard being away from family on holidays like this. Especially, like, you feel a bit guilty. Obviously, I chose to move to India. And as much as you try and create traditions and celebrate in ways that you will enjoy, you're still thousands of kilometers away from your comfort and your family and the way that you celebrated things. I guess to any Indians watching, I guess it'd kind of be like if you lived away from your family for Diwali and you had multiple Diwalis away and you try and celebrate Diwali in a foreign country and it's just not the same. So I was in Australia last year. The year before that, well, I don't really remember if I was upset, probably, but this year's been a little bit hard. Anyway, I'll be starting to cook a little bit later. I need to get some groceries. I'll probably get them delivered so I don't have to go outside. Start cooking and preparing, and then Sunil's parents will come over for dinner tonight. Also, I guess today's like some special day in Sikhism, maybe, because that's the Gurdwara. I'm pretty sure that's a Gurdwara, or maybe it's the mandir that's close by. I really don't know. But there's something that's been going on early mornings in our mandir, and then Gurdwara, I think it's just the normal morning service. So as much as I normally love hearing this, it's very peaceful. It just makes Christmas feel a bit different. Also, as much as I didn't want to put this in the video, I think it's really important to be honest to myself that this is a part of how I'm feeling today, and this is a struggle. I think it's a struggle that everyone that moves abroad feels, whether you're Christian and being away for Christmas or Easter, or whether it's a special holiday or festival that you're away for. It's hard, and it's just a part of how I'm feeling today. So it's important, I think, to include it, to be honest and true to myself. This is just something I decided to do because I wasn't feeling very well. It helps to kind of ground me and remind me of who I am and where I'm from. So because I had bought the picture frame the night before at the Christmas market, I decided to set that up, decided to light a candle and just say a little prayer, just to make me feel a bit better. This year I cooked the lasagna, I made coleslaw, roast potatoes, grilled beans and mushrooms. Sunil fried the prawns, and my sister-in-law cooked the chicken curry and the roast chicken. So it was a team effort this year.
शादी में नहीं करते और देखो उंगली पर चबा जाना
Yummy, more tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Merry Christmas!